What is up? What is good, ladies and gentlemen? Your boy is here. Had to delay the stream a little bit because work was a bitch. I'm tired. I'm sleepy. I'm hoping that we got some good stuff to talk about tonight, that the world of video games is going to come in and keep my ass going for at least a couple of hours. And we're going to be talking about some gaming news that we got today with Sony's State of Play. We're also going to be talking about the upcoming Summer's Game Fest, which begins this Friday, June 6th. And we're going to be giving our predictions for that. I, of course, have my boy Wizard of Wordplay, who is absent from Wednesday night. So I'm taking over. Wizard, what's going on?
Not much. Getting the new place set up, and I'm in my new office right now, and I'm currently running on mobile hotspot, so let's see how that goes. Got to get the Wi-Fi hooked up yet.
You're running a mobile hotspot, really?
Yeah, because I don't have Wi-Fi here yet.
Ah, shit! Your connection. I mean, to be running on a mobile hotspot, your connection's actually pretty good, bro.
Yeah, there's good cell signal here.
Yeah, pretty good, man. So Wizard, I've not seen the State of Play. You've not seen the State of Play.
Mm-hmm. I saw more stuff out of it than you have, but even then, it's like barely.
Yeah. Hopefully, Ruby and Cynic will get their asses in here in a bit. Maybe they've seen some of it. I don't know. Maybe Andrew will jump in. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see who wants to jump in. I guess, even though I've got the link posted in the chat, I guess I can go ahead and message them real quick. Tell them we live. All right, there we go. So yeah, I know that the thing that everybody seems to be talking about, the big thing, is the Marvel announcement. The what the hell is it called? Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls.
Yeah, the Marvel Tekken.
Marvel Tekken, Marvel Fighter Z, the same people that did Dragon Ball Fighters.
Someone said Marvel minus Capcom.
Marvel minus Capcom. I don't know, man. I liked Fighters. I kind of dropped off of it after a while, but when it first came out, I enjoyed Fighters. Who do you know who the Marvel characters are fighting in this? Like, is it a Marvel versus thing, or are they fighting each other?
They're fighting each other. Yeah, it's like a fight. It's a fighting game. You pick your characters.
Okay, so it's just Marvel characters then.
Yeah.
It's not like cross. It's not crossing over with any other franchise.
No, it's not. It's not a cross Tekken versus Capcom type situation.
Okay, all right, I got you.
That we know of. Now, if Goku is the first DLC character, I mean,
yeah, he's gonna beat Thor's ass.
Well, it's a fighting game. I mean, well, you'll see. It's more than just,
There could be a story mode.
I know, but I'm saying it's not a 1v1.
There could be a canon outcome. Why, you nervous?
No, I'm saying it's not a 1v1, so it's like,
You nervous your boy's going to get his ass handed to him?
It's not a fair fight. It's not a
fair
fight.
Are you nervous he's going to get that hammer shoved up his ass?
I would say, Thor not also in the trailer, but
Thor's not really?
Nope. I mean, he is, but he's not shown on the roster at current present juncture. I mean, they only show like 8 people, so.
Well, I guess since that's the one that everybody knows about, I guess we'll go ahead and just start off with that. Yeah. See what everybody thinks about it. So here we go, man. Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls. Let's see what the land. I'm assuming this is a Japanese developer, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what the Land of the Rising Sun does with characters from the way the country's going. The Land of the Setting Sun. Let's see what happens. All right, here we go.
自由のために戦う。さあ、お手並み拝見といこう。 君のことは親友だと思っているが、やるしかないようだな。
ビブラニウムのシールドだけでは私のアーマーには勝てないぞ。よし、
本気でやるぞ。
つらい
くらえ。おいかめよ。あえてみせろ。
任せてちょうだい。パンチ。私の名前の通りマーベラス。
親愛なるスパイダーマンだ。スパイリーセンス。今日もお見事大勝利。
Yeah, there he is. There he is back there in the. He's there. Look, he's right there. Your mouse is on him.
Oh shit. Yeah, there's your boy. All right. So initial thoughts on this, man. First of all,
Yeah.
This is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I know like Marvel's dealt into like some Japanese stuff. Like
Yeah,
I know
they have,
there's like
the manga verse.
yeah. And you could even say like, you know, Big Hero 6 is very Japanese inspired. And that's Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
So far I'm digging the aesthetic of it.
Yeah, it's very much a Japanese character design game.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Especially with the Gundam looking Iron Man.
Yeah. Very anime and given your you know, reluctancy to delve into the world of anime, how does that make you feel?
Well, I was gonna say for the end that, you know, with Marvel Rivals being Chinese and being so, you know, well received and being well made, and then this is really picking up, and spoilers, going through the whole state of play with still no news on Wolverine or continuation of Spider-Man, that the East is giving us all the Marvel games while the West is letting us down. You know, like.
So you're finally willing to admit that Japan is better than America?
In terms of output of Marvel games, yes.
Right, Japan is better than America in all aspect, every single thing.
Hold on.
Yeah, no, we got it on. We got it recorded.
Now, get me Marvel in Kingdom Hearts 4, and then we'll talk.
Oh, it's gonna. Well, I think it's gonna happen. I think it's gonna happen.
I don't know about 4 though, but it will probably it's gonna happen.
I mean,
And
technically you've already got Marvel and Kingdom Hearts. Big Hero 6 was a thing.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I want Sora in the Battle of New York in the MCU or something, you know, or I want like him teaming up with Spider-Man to fight the Sinister Six or something, like something Marvel stuff.
Oh, you hear that? You hear that, Hero? You hear that, Baymax? Apparently, you're not Marvel enough for this guy.
Yeah, I mean, Big Hero 6 isn't Marvel enough just because they didn't adapt the Big Hero 6 comic, right? Like, it changed stuff around, right? And so.
Well, I mean, yes, but let's be honest here. Like, they've done that before. I mean, Guardians of the Galaxy had a lot of, you know, changes done to it in terms of, you know, aesthetic.
Yeah, it's still set inside of the universe and stuff.
Oh, they could do a crossover one day. They could do a crossover with the Big Hero 6 and the rest of the Marvel universe.
Oh, that ain't gonna happen.
It might. There's no reason why it couldn't. There shouldn't be any legal issues. What's up, Liam? How you doing? All right, so let's go ahead. We'll continue on with this trailer. Notice the focus on Dr. Doom.
Pulls out a fucking gun.
Yeah, you notice the focus on Dr. Doom.
Yeah.
It's I mean, I think there might be a reason for that.
Well, it's also like, if you know the story of Marvel vs. Capcom, like Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, the last one, had all of the like had Doctor Doom taken out of it, had all the X-Men characters taken out of it because of the whole like we don't want to use these thing. So then it's like, here's Doom.
Well, yeah, I think also Doom's about to be like, the big bad of the
Yeah.
MCU, so it might be some cross
Yeah.
marketing there. Failure, I am late. Work nearly killed me. You're lucky I'm here at all. Be grateful. Be faithful. And stay in here. You know where that's from, right?
What?
Be grateful, be faithful, and stay in here.
No.
It's Hunchback of Notre Dame.
I saw Hunchback once, like a long time ago. I haven't sat and watched it since.
Wow.
I've collected bits and pieces of it over stuff, but yeah, I haven't sat and watched Hunchback in a while.
Yeah, it's part of a song that Frollo sings to Quasimodo.
Yeah, Mother Knows Best before Mother's Knows Best.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Now I'm just picturing Mother Gothel and Frollo getting together. That's gross.
Hey, he wouldn't do that. Frollo wouldn't do that though. He'd be like, "You're too old." Gross.
She can just use the flower.
Yeah, but he'd be like, "That's witchcraft."
They didn't stop. He thought Esmeralda was doing witchcraft. Didn't stop him from perving on her.
Yeah, but Esmeralda was hot though.
I mean, Mother Gothel's nothing to, she's nothing to scoff at.
I mean, Frollo's also old. Do you think he's gonna go with someone his own age? That ain't gonna happen.
She don't gotta tell him.
I don't know.
I mean,
a lot of variables here.
Wait, what? Phil, you've never watched? I swear to God, y'all are missing out on all the good Disney. Y'all are so oversaturated with the bad Disney. Y'all are missing out on that is one of the darkest and best films that Disney has ever produced.
I'd say it's the only bad part about it is the gargoyles.
I don't think they're terrible, but they're the weakest part of it. I wouldn't say
they're the weakest.
Bad.
They're not bad. It's just they're the weakest part.
Moo Moo Buckaroo, what's up? This game looks pretty good, honestly. Not sure if I'm digging the 4-on-4 fights, however.
Yeah, well, the 4-on-4 thing is funny just because that's what people kind of thought was going to happen with Marvel vs. Capcom 4. Because like Marvel vs. Capcom 3 had 3v3. Marvel vs. Capcom 4 are going to have 4v4, and they're like, Capcom ain't making it, so.
Capcom ain't making shit. Grew up on early Pixar. Yeah, I grew up on. I mean, I was born in the early 90s, so by the time that I was really like able to remember stuff, like Pixar, to me, I grew up in that golden era where you had Pixar and then you had 2D animation from the Disney Renaissance side by side, which to me is the best era of Disney. Like the beginning with the Disney Renaissance and then going through like the early Pixar era. Like I would say probably when did Little Mermaid come out? Was that 89?
I was gonna say 92, but it's probably 89.
No. It was in the 80s.
Yeah.
It's like the late 80s. I'm gonna say 89. Whenever Little Mermaid came out, like the late 80s going into around 2010 is probably like the best era of Disney. So like that whole 20-year span. After that, Disney was still good for a little bit, but you started to move away from 2D animation, and that's when you started getting like your Tangles and Frozens and stuff like that.
Well, yeah, they completely shut down the whole company, the 2D studio.
Yeah. It was like the late
after it was Princess and the Frog,
right, which was 2009. Yeah. So I think Frozen was 2013.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Tangled was 2011. Frozen was 2013. But yeah, that's when. Which I mean, Disney wasn't terrible during that time period. Disney really didn't start having like major issues until honestly like after 2015. It was like 2015, 2016 going forward.
Yeah, like Big Hero 6 was fine. Zootopia, people liked. I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, Zootopia is good. Too many furries are fans of that, though.
Yeah.
That I liked the movie when it came out, but like when I look at the fans of that movie, I'm like, y'all make me want to hate this movie. Why are you doing this to me? Stop it.
Wreck-It Ralph. That was picked. That's Disney.
Is it? I thought Wreck-It Ralph was Pixar.
No, it's regular Disney.
Oh, all right. What's up, Roygen? I thought Tangle was funny as a kid. Tangle's a good movie.
I didn't see Tangled until later.
I like Tangle. I in some ways I think it's better than Frozen.
I'd say so. Frozen oversaturated itself.
Yeah, I mean Frozen's a good movie, man, but it's really overhyped. I mean, it's not a bad movie. It's just overhyped. Seen the teaser Zootopia 2? I have not. All right, let's keep the train running with this.
援護する風よ荒れ狂えたとえ人々に嫌われていても私は世界を守るさあ耐えられるかしらこりゃ
正義のためにこれが私のとっておきだ
こっちだよ
抱かれなさいせや
またなベイベー我々のチームワークは絶対に破れない
マーベル闘魂ファイティングソウルズ
One thing I noticed about this compared to Fighters is because Fighters, I think, had, I don't want to call it janky animation, but it did feel a little bit stilted. This feels a lot more smooth compared to Fighters.
This seems to be something they've been working on for. After this, there's like a behind the scenes like thing. You don't have to watch it; not important, but they seem to have been working on this for like a long time. And
oh yeah,
it's got Sony and Marvel money in it, so
right, yeah, it's got Sony and Marvel money, yeah.
Yeah, PS5 and PC exclusive. I'm interested in it.
Yeah, I'm
not much of a fighting game person, but
I'm picky when it comes to my fighters. Like I've never, obviously I like Dragon Ball and I like Tekken. I like Mortal Kombat. I've never been a Street Fighter guy.
Yeah, I played it once many years ago, but I've played the most out of like Injustice. Big thing to get me to play something that has to be a superhero license, and then it's like, yeah, I'll play that.
Yeah, Injustice. When I should have said that too, but because they're both made by the same studio, I just always conflate Injustice with Mortal Kombat. The first fighter I think I ever played was what's the one that Sega made? Virtua Fighter.
Virtual Fighter, yeah.
Yeah, that was the one that I think that was the first fighting game I ever. Well, no. It's the first 3D fighting game I ever played. First fighting game I ever played was Mortal Kombat 2 on the Genesis. But
for me it was X-Men Mutant Academy, I think was the one or whatever, where they had all, the movie. If you picked like the mirror matches, the second person was like the movie costumes, the X-Men movie costumes. That was always cool.
Yeah.
That was on the PS1.
Yeah, I've just always been real picky with my fighters. I don't know why. It's just, well, I guess I'm just picky in general because I'm picky with my RPGs. I'm picky with everything. Victor asks, evening folks, any good games announced? Well, this Marvel game looks pretty good.
Yeah, this one definitely won the night for a lot of people. I was seeing that most of all.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely interested.
Yeah, and then there's that other big block in the timestamps. You can go back to the beginning of that.
Okay.
There you go. That was the one that
they got a new Digimon game?
you can start with that one then.
All right. Yeah, let's see what they got going on with Digimon.
The visuals of Shinjuku that I'm seeing are a hellscape I can't quite put into words. You've somehow been sent back in time 8 years. But the situation here is critical. I'm counting on you, Agent. Our ultimate mission is to uncover the causality between these anomalies.
It's probably a phase electron life form.
Is that what you call us Digimon?
I'll always be right here with you.
Who exactly are you working for? I remember you guys.
Who or what is that? You really don't know anything about the digital world?
We have been enemies for years now, but this is the first time the Titans have launched an attack on this scale.
Wait.
That was Raiden.
That's Richard fucking Epcar.
Mhm.
That is Richard fucking That's fucking Ansem, Seeker of Darkness himself. Jesus, God. That man's going to be voicing in everything from now until the end of time, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I swear to God, he's in. I'm trying to think. Wait a minute, he's in Final Fantasy, right?
Yeah, I'm the wrong person to ask.
I'll look it up later, but I'm sure he's probably in Final Fantasy.
I mean, technically, tangentially, he is if he's Anthem Seeker of Darkness.
That's not Final Fantasy. That's Kingdom Hearts.
I said tangentially. I'm sure he is, though. I'm sure he is if he's in Kingdom Hearts. I'm sure he's voiced some random.
Oh yeah. I'm sure he's had to voice because I mean he's basically in every anime. He's kind of like Johnny Young Bosch. He's everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
We now believe most of the anomalies we've been dealing with stem from Digimon.
It seems the upcoming battle is truly unavoidable.
The world on this end is running out of time.
If the gate is opened with the digital world in such a state, the human world will most certainly be affected.
Do the Titans not care about the end of the digital world?
Stop it! That egg is very important!
If you didn't tell me this was Digimon, I would have just been like all of these like 3D Japanese games are all the same. Like,
I mean, so were you ever a fan of Digimon growing up?
no, I've never seen a second of anything Digimon in my life.
Really?
Besides a death battle one time.
It's superior to Pokemon, I'm just saying. But yeah, no, like I mean, like there's some obvious like iconic Digimon in this for people that have seen it. Like you've got Gatomon, you got Angemon, Devimon, things that you see from like other, like the anime and stuff. I don't know who this is though. I don't recognize this Digimon.
This is the great one, Plutomon.
That's oh fuck, what's his name? Might just be Metalmon. That might just be Metalmon. I think might be his name. He was one of the Dark Masters, one of the villains in the OG series.
They can't protect anyone. We must protect the world from them. For this purpose and this purpose alone were you born.
If that thing opens, then we'll be swarmed by Digimon.
Attack!
Please, everyone, lend me your strength
Everything's riding on
to
you.
move forward into the
We
future!
must fulfill our mission. Agent.
I've never played a Digimon video game though.
I heard something forever ago about like one of the it was like Digimon Mysteries or something like that. That was like good. People liked it. It's like a mystery game in a Digimon world.
Yeah, I've never played any of the Digimon games. I love the anime though, like especially the first 4 seasons. Like that was part of my childhood. But yeah, I don't think I've ever played a Digimon video game. They always just seem so like chaotic compared to something like Pokemon, to where it was kind of all over the place in terms of like style and stuff. Pokemon's always been turn-based for the most part. So yeah, I just the rest of it just kind of came off as chaotic. All right, let's continue. Yes. Yes.
You got something.
It's here.
I told
Finally.
you. I lied to you. Kingdom Hearts 4 is actually.
Yes. Give me that Star Wars world, baby. Let's go. That ain't the studio that makes Kingdom Hearts.
It is now.
Oh, Father, abandon not your wayward children of
Oh,
ignorance.
it's tactics.
Deliver us from our sins, that we might know salvation.
Yeah, it's tactics.
If you feel wronged, blame yourself or the Father.
Why do you fight? Why walk this path of subterfuge and conflict?
The powerful must rule the weak. It is our duty. Heavens fall upon your crown!
This vile charade has gone on long enough. It ends now.
Wait, is this a collection?
I don't know. I only saw there was Final Fantasy Tactics, and I was just like, all right, that'll be a something you can talk about.
When your father showed us how to make a whistle of a blade of grass.
Oh, it is. Yes. Okay, so
that's how you do those remasters, is just be like, yeah, you can toggle it. Who cares?
yeah, so it looks like it's got the original, and then it's got War of the Lions, and it's got voice acting. Okay.
Yeah, the enhanced version will have voice acting, it seems.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. All right. Yeah, okay. All right, I'm digging it. Let's go.
Hi everyone, I'm Sean Benson.
And I'm Sid Schumann.
Oh wow, they spent a while talking about this.
No, it looks like they just didn't timestamp.
Oh, okay.
Here to deliver news and release dates for games coming to PS5 later this year.
Yeah.
We hope you enjoyed that first look at Final Fantasy Tactics: The Evil East Chronicles. The game will include 2 versions of the original PlayStation Classic. The enhanced version, which features improved graphics, fully voiced dialogue, refined gameplay, and much more, as well as the classic version, which brings a faithful recreation of the 1997 original to modern consoles. Final Fantasy Tactics: The Evil East Chronicles launches on PS5 and PS4 September 30th, and will be available for pre-order later today.
I love how we're like 3 years into this console generation and PS4 is still getting games.
Well, I mean,
it's
easy stuff like that. I mean, what did Tactics run on originally?
Oh, PS1.
PS1, yeah. So it's like,
yeah,
it's not that hard of a jump.
Well, I'm just saying it's just to me, like, this generation is such a non-generation. I mean, it's had its moments, but compared to what came before in terms of game library, like PS4's just got such a bigger game library compared to PS5 so far. At this point, like in the PS4's life cycle, I should say, it had a bigger library. So I guess I'll go ahead and expand on my Final Fantasy knowledge a bit here. For people that don't know, Final Fantasy Tactics is a sub-series of Final Fantasy that is more strategic in terms of its gameplay. And it takes place in the world of Ivalice, which if you played Final Fantasy 12, you'll know that Final Fantasy 12 also takes place in the world of Ivalice. Even though 12 is a mainline game, it is canonical to the Tactics series. I think Final Fantasy 12, in terms of the timeline, takes place before Tactics. In fact, I think it takes place a few centuries before Tactics does. So it's kind of like the old Republic of Ivalice, you could say. But yeah, like there's a connection between 12 and Tactics, and I think 12 is one of the more underrated Final Fantasy games, and I enjoyed it when it came out, and that's kind of what got me interested in Tactics. So, because I knew they took place in the same world. So there's just a little bit of Final Fantasy knowledge for you.
Otherwise, I don't think besides like that one 007 one, I don't think there's anything else in here.
Liam asks, when will Kingdom Hearts 4 come out? Not this year.
Late 2026.
I'm gonna say early 2027. Because that is going to be the 25th anniversary of the series.
Correction. Shadow Drop Summer Game Fest.
I wish. Although there was that
$100.
I wish. There was that old thing about some guy came out and said he was doing voice acting for Kingdom Hearts 4, English voice acting, which, if that's true, then the game's further in development than a lot of us thought it was. But with the cancellation of Missing Link, you know, I don't know how that's going to change the story of 4. Yeah. How much did Missing Link tie into 4? I don't know how that's going to change the development of the game. That's kind of the variable right now. But I'm just going to say 2027. I'm not going to get my hopes up for definitely not this year, but I'm not going to get my hopes up for next year. I'm going to say 2027.
Yeah, they were definitely relying on Missing Link filling the gap, literally. Like that's what its main name means, right?
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, if you look at what Nomura said about Missing Link, before it was canceled, like apparently it was going to answer honestly some really random shit that I hadn't thought about in a while. Like I remember I think it was one of the mysteries was going to be about how Riku got Kairi's Keyblade.
When
exactly like
in 2 when he gives her a Keyblade,
yes,
right? Like and then
they never explain why he has that.
That just felt, to me playing it, that just felt like just I conjured a weapon basically or something. You know, like it was because that's her first time ever seeing her own Keyblade, right? Like it's the first time she uses it, and so it just felt like here's a Keyblade. Like you can summon Keyblades for other people. You know, like it's just you never put thought into it. You know.
Yeah, but Nomura, I mean, you got to think about some of the stuff Nomura has put thought into that we really haven't. Like Mickey not having a shirt during the ending of Kingdom 1, he explained that shit.
That was just that had been bugging him for like 20 years or whatever.
Yes.
He'd be like, I cannot believe I modeled Mickey without the shirt, and I have to explain why Mickey does not have the shirt. I need to. The audience needs to know. And everyone's like, Nomura-san, this is unneeded, information. You're like, no, I don't understand.
And then the other thing was like a lot of people, like the whole recusant sigil that Xemnas put in the organization members' names, like them claiming it, like Roxas, Axel, and Shion claiming it from Xemnas. It's like, Was that really necessary? Okay.
It's just so that we can have X's in our names. Or something.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, let's be honest here. It's an excuse to call Axel, even though he's technically Lee now.
Yeah, because no one was calling him Lee.
Yeah, everybody was calling him Axel. Because Axel, let's be honest, Axel's the cooler name.
And it fits his personality, like him being all that,
Yeah. Yeah, I have to catch myself and remember, like, he's supposed to be Lee in 3, but I always call him Axel because
he's Lee in 3 for like all of 2 hours or whatever, because then he's just like, fine, Axel, whatever. Like,
just says fuck it, dude. He says fuck it. Which, I mean, that's what just keeping it 100. I mean, even like we're getting things like, Marluxia's real name being Lorium, Larxena's Arena. Everybody's going to keep calling him Marluxia.
Do you think we were going to get Demyx stuff in Missing Link?
Possibly.
Yeah, so I'll have to explain that yet.
Yeah, possibly. Either Missing Link, or there is a theory out there, because of course Yozora is based on Noctis. There's a theory out there that Demyx may have been like the Prompto for Yozora's group. So maybe he's from Quadratum.
Well, no, but they said that he has connections to the Legacy Keyblade War or whatever.
They say that about Luxord, but he's Yozora.
Yeah, Luxord's in Quadratum.
Yeah, he's Yozora's driver.
Yeah.
So it's. I mean, I would like to think that Demyx would have been tied more to Missing Link, because you've got organization members that are tied to the Keyblade Legacy and like the different, like the different eras that Kingdom Hearts was exploring. Like you got Lorium and Elrena, they're part of like the Key and Union Cross stuff. You got Demyx for Missing Link, and then you've got Luxord for Verum Rex Quadratum.
Mm-hmm.
But they may change it now and have Demyx be part of Quadratum even if he was part of Missing Link. Get your ass in here, boy. What are you doing? You've got the link. Get your ass in here.
Cynic, no, not fan of Final Fantasy. No opinions on Final Fantasy Tactics whatsoever.
He can still give his fucking predictions on Summer Game Fest, which we will be diving into here shortly.
Cynic, also not a fan of video games. No opinions on video games whatsoever.
What?
Very, very famously.
He's got a PlayStation 5. How can he not have an opinion on video games?
Big tourist, that Cynic.
My God.
He plays only Madden. That's it. Not even college football. Not NCAA. Pure Madden.
Well, NCAA hasn't had a game in a minute.
Yeah, they just made like a college football. And it wasn't NCAA,
Did they?
I don't think. But my brother was playing it. They like brought it back because Madden's been sucking. So EA brought back college football, and it's better in a lot of ways than Madden, but it still kind of is like missing a lot of like the, I keep my gauging of keeping up with Madden stuff is watching Angry Joe's reviews of them every year, because it's always like, it's so awful, it's so terrible, it's so lazy, they just copied the same shit, or removed shit.
I'm sorry, but that's been Madden since Madden began.
Yeah, but it was like they're not, some of the features from the old ones, right? Like are just not there. And then they'll bring them back like 10 years later and be like, we brought it back. It was like, well, should it just be like, shouldn't like a recent Madden game be like every single mechanic ever introduced in every single game ever?
I mean, that's what they did for Kingdom Hearts 3.
And it's like,
I mean, can we be honest? I mean, that's basically what they did for Kingdom Hearts 3.
That's not true. The ice cream stacking wasn't in, and the racing from the.
That's a mini game. That doesn't. I'm talking about combat mechanics.
The ability to go first person is not in Kingdom Hearts 3 like it is in 2.
What,
unless
you don't like?
Camera. Unless use the camera, but you can't fight in first person.
Look, Sora, a lucky emblem.
I missed that first person camera thing. That was cool. In 2.
Yeah, I did too. I did too. Cynic says he's never sullied his PS5 with a football game.
That's right. Only FIFA. Cynic is a pure FIFA player.
He'll get Madden later this year. Just watch. When the new Madden drops, he'll pick it up. He won't tell us about it, but he will. He'll never admit to it, but he will. He will. Oh, look at this. We got some Mortal Kombat stuff right here. What the hell is this?
Probably
Let's
just
check this out.
Collection or something.
Clips. Nothing can prepare you for their next collection, arriving later this year.
We knew pretty early on that the game was fun to play. People were excited about it.
The most rewarding part of it is just seeing people react to it.
We knew that we were onto something.
It was such a shock to see this game. I was like, I can't believe this game exists.
Ooh, hold up. Let me check that out. What all was in there?
Every 2D Mortal Kombat.
Such a shock to see this game. I was like, I can't believe this game exists.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. So Mortal Kombat 2, 3, Ultimate. 4 is the first 3D one, though.
And more. So then Deadly Alliance and Deception. And...
Oh, they're finally giving they might be finally giving the 3D era some love. They might finally be giving the 3D era some love. But yeah, 4 was like the first 3D one. And it was the last one that was in arcades.
Well, this will be funding the next Mortal Kombat then.
Well, hopefully they're going to take time to actually figure out what they want to do with the next Mortal Kombat. Because
WB's not going to let them, because Mortal Kombat 1 didn't sell well, and so they're either going to be like making Injustice 3 now, or be like you have to do another Mortal Kombat. You have to have these like more fun guest characters. You have to maybe even reboot the story again.
Oh wow!
We have Mortal Kombat is like. Mortal Kombat 1 did not sell as much as WB wanted it to, and it's just like, man, that WB might just make them do stuff.
Okay, if they reboot Mortal Kombat again, then I think that's going to do more damage to the franchise than anything. Because I mean, think about it. We literally just had a reboot.
Yeah. Then it wasn't even if you know the story of Mortal Kombat 1, it wasn't even a full reboot. It's a sequel.
Yeah, it's it still carries over the whole. It's the consequences of the battle with Liu Kang and Shang Tsung at the end of 11.
Yeah, and it references it many, many times and brings back characters from that timeline many, many times. And
yeah,
it's just like, all right, are we rebooting or are we not? Right? Like I was looking forward to it, and it's like, well, and then it goes into multiverse stuff at the DLC where it's like, now here's multiverse stuff that doesn't, like, it kind of ruins the stakes of the story, and it's like,
yeah. I was having this discussion about Mortal Kombat 1. For the most part, I like a lot of the changes that they made. I like the new universe. To me, it really was like when you got into the multiverse stuff that you had a problem. Now, I didn't have an issue with there being two timelines, one being the Liu Kang timeline, one being the Shang Tsung timeline. Because given the fact that you could go either way at the end of 11, that made sense. So if you had like Shang Tsung trying to invade Liu Kang's timeline and take it over, it's like, okay, that's fine. Yeah, you're good. I'll talk to the chat for a bit. That's fine. But when you start bringing in like all these other characters that have their own timeline, like Titan Katana, Titan Jax, it's like, bro, when did these people fight for Kronika's crown? That never happened. That never happened. So, I mean, I don't know. To me, it was like, what are we doing? Like, this is just too much. You're really blowing the multiverse thing out of proportion. I don't know. I would have kept it more contained to just Liu Kang and Shang Tsung. Like, that's what I would have done. And basically, I mean, Mortal Kombat 1, considering you had Shang Tsung and Quan Chi teaming up, was basically like a modern day version of Deadly Alliance, more or less. You're talking about the movie. Which I thought the recent movie that came out, I thought was okay. Wasn't the greatest thing. There were some choices I questioned, but it was all right.
The other Titans were the story modes, the arcade towers. That's why they were all like, so like Jax's thing was like when you play the arcade tower for Jax and he beats Kronika and takes her power, like that's his ending of his universe.
Wait a minute. So they made the arcade canon?
Yep.
That's what that was about?
Yep. It's like that's their way to be like, oh, like Titan Katana, right? And like that's why like someone like Quan or some villain like Shang Tsung or I don't know, someone else who'd be the villain character would be like, oh, I'm the Titan because I beat her in my universe, and it's like that's the arcade tower basically of 11.
Come on now, man. That's a little much.
Yeah, I mean, like it makes sense is to be like, yeah, this is my universe, like, you know, it gives a little thing. And then now the arcade towers for 1 are canon to the story of 1 to just gives you a little piece of what's happening after the events of the game, you know?
But before now, the arcades were never considered canon.
Nope.
That was part of the fun of them, is that they were what ifs.
Yeah.
That's why they could go a little bit more wacky, a little bit more zany with it. But
I do like 1 having them be canon just because it gives you extra story stuff that you can piece together, and then like the DLC characters are your wacky because they're never gonna come back, right? Like the Omni-Man and, you know, Ghostface and all that. Like they'll do wacky fun stuff with that, where it's like, oh, the T-1000 destroyed everyone and took over the world, you know. Like
I guess, man. I just thought they ought to kept it to Titan Liu Kang and Titan Shang Tsung. I thought they should have just kept it to that.
Yeah, but they didn't.
And if they reboot it, man, shit. What's the explanation for the reboot now? I mean,
it won't be one because you cannot give an explanation to the reboot without it being over.
Well, okay, so to me, it seemed like the next logical step for them to go would be to introduce Onaga.
And they're setting that up,
right?
Too,
because General Shao was supposed to be looking for Onaga, wasn't he?
Yeah, and if you play with the arcade towers and then in the like just the regular tower, like the conversations that like they'll have when the matches start, that continues the story as well because they talk about the endings in the arcade tower. Anyway, but he'll talk to like Reiko and he'll be like, you know, we must unleash Onaga or whatever. And like we're gonna do that. Or like someone like Liu Kang could talk to someone like General Shao, then like you shouldn't do that. That's terrible, you know, and stuff like that.
Right. I mean, essentially, so Mortal Kombat 1 is essentially like a modern day version of Deadly Alliance, more or less, because you have like the whole Shang Tsung Quan Chi team up thing, which is basically the whole premise of Deadly Alliance. So I thought, the next one would basically be like, a modern day Deception, pretty much, which is where Onaga was introduced.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. This franchise has become such a mess. It's become such a mess. It's sad to see too, because this was like one of the earliest video game franchises I got into. I don't have a solution for fixing it though. Another reboot is crazy to me. That's just nuts, because again, like we just had the reboot. I mean, I didn't even agree really rebooting after 11. I thought
I liked where 10 kind of I like the ending at 10 with Evil Katana and Evil Liu Kang. I thought was great. I thought they should have went with that.
Yes.
And then immediately throwing it out in 11 was so stupid.
Yes, I agree. We did not need to introduce Kronika.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I agree.
Think it was because Mortal Kombat 9 sold so well back in the day that they were just like, we have to do Mortal Kombat 9 again. We have to do a reboot. We have to do a time travel thing. We have to do change to the timeline. Like, it was like, we have to do that because Mortal Kombat 9 sold so well. And it's like, man. Because like Injustice showed them that's like, yeah, you can just have the guys be bad guys in the story mode, and then just have like normal Liu Kang, and then people playing tournaments or whatever can just play as normal Liu Kang if they want to. Like, you don't have to have him be like, we don't have a timeline explanation on why he's normal now. You can just be like, yeah, normal Liu Kang is here. He's an alternate skin or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, but be able to have Evil Raiden, Evil Katana, Evil Liu Kang, and expand your story. Tell your story you've been telling, right? Expand upon it. You've been doing it, and you had it going really well, and then they just threw it all out with 11, and then when they tried to pick up the pieces with 1, people just didn't care.
I think too, man, like I know like the combat kids and stuff are a thing and everything, but I feel like honestly like they went too fast through the timeline with 10. Like we have Shinnok's invasion. Shinnok gets beaten by Johnny Cage, and then we skip ahead to Johnny and Sonya's kid, and she's like,
and she defeats
an
Shinnok.
adult, and it's like, what?
Yeah,
like that's a massive time skip. That's like 18 years, bro.
That should have been from 10 to 11. Like we should have the combat kids in 11.
Honestly, what they should have done is they should have all right, if you want to focus on Johnny Cage, that's cool. Like have him be like do Shinnok's invasion, have that be the story of 10. At the end, Johnny beats him, and then you do an epilogue where Cassie Cage is born.
Yeah.
And then you go from there. Then maybe you do a few year time skip.
Yeah, then you do the time jump in.
Yeah. But to just go ahead and just skip all that time in one game, it's like daggum. I mean, daggum. That's nuts. I thought that was crazy. And I like the combat kids.
Yeah, and 10 already had like a lot of new characters already with Devora and Kotal Khan and Ferritor.
Yeah.
So it's like it already had a lot of like new, but it also is like it kind of balanced it pretty well. And we saw Devora join the roster full time. Same with Kotal, even though Kotal is the jobber now. But
right,
and then Farah was added as a cameo fighter in 1.
Right.
And Takeda came back as a DLC character, and now he's the cousin of Kenshi, which is weird.
Yeah, I don't know, man. You got to question Liu Kang sometimes when he rewrote this shit. It's like, bro, what are you doing? No, I agree. I think they skipped over too much time in the old timeline. I think they should have, which I was fine with the reboot in 9, because I mean, after Armageddon, where do you go with the original timeline? I mean, you can't go anywhere. So that reboot was fine, and I love 9. With it basically being a retelling of the first 3 games, I think 9's fantastic.
They also killed too many people in 9.
They did that. That Sindel scene where she goes around and basically kills everybody. That's complete and utter bullshit.
Especially in like doesn't someone die from a kick? Like Sonya or something?
So.
It just gets kicked and is dead.
What was it? Nightwolf?
No, Nightwolf does like a big, huge, cool, heroic sacrifice.
Oh yeah, he jumped to like the Soul NATO, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, no, that's in. I mean, listen, don't get me wrong. Sindel's cool. She's a strong character, but none of them motherfuckers could take her down when they were all fighting her at the same time. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of nuts.
I don't know. I want another Injustice. I know fighting game fans don't, and Mortal Kombat fans don't, but I like Injustice.
I think we need it. I think I'm cool with this collection. Come out with this collection. Do another Injustice, and spend the time that you're putting this shit out to figure out what you want to do with Mortal Kombat. Like, come up with a solid plan, because this shit ain't working right now. This shit ain't working right now. Say what?
Just figure it out.
Yeah.
Fix your shit.
I mean,
Marvel is winning, right? And Marvel is laughing at you while you guys fail.
I mean, honestly, we probably should have had another Injustice before we got MK1.
100%. It's always should be one back and forth, right? That's what they were doing. Like 9, I think. Then Injustice came out. Then it was MK10, and then Justice 2 came out. Then it was 11, and then we went right in MK1. It's like, no, because WB was like, make another one.
Yeah, and I feel like they didn't have the proper time that they needed to really, solidify what one could have been.
And then I think the cameo system definitely didn't help gameplay wise. The people I don't think really liked that. It didn't sell anyone.
Yeah.
It was an extra button that you had to do, is extra stuff. And Mortal Kombat is a very casual, heavy franchise. Having extra fighting game stuff like that throws the casuals away. They don't want it.
Yeah, because you're always going to have people that grow up with the OG games, and they're always going to be like, oh yeah, I remember playing that as a kid. Let me play that now.
Yeah. I want to hit buttons and do fatalities, right? Like that's and it's like no one's playing this competitively. And people play it competitively, but like you don't have to be like so like, oh, I don't know.
Well, I mean, I'll be honest with you. Like, I'm not like the best Mortal Kombat player in the world or anything. I mainly play Mortal Kombat for the lore. I like the story. I like the world building.
Every time a new one comes out, I'm gonna watch the story on YouTube. I did it with 1. Like, yeah, let's watch the story, because that's what I've been invested in it since 9. Watching a playthrough of that, and then I never really did watch 11. I watched Aftermath, strangely. Like, I did watch 11. I watched the DLC, but just because 11 didn't the timeline stuff in 11, it's like I bounced hard off. I'm like, I'm not interested in this.
Yeah, I like I said, like I like the lore. I like the world. I think Mortal Kombat's got one of the best, some of the best world building out there as far as like video game franchises go. They just don't seem to be able to take advantage of it as much as they should. It's like I still want to know stuff about like the battle between the elder gods and the one being, you know what I mean? But I don't know. Like they just, there's a lot of stuff out there they just don't take advantage of. Motherfucker, what are you doing here?
I got done with my little meeting thing and decided to come play with you guys. I can't come play.
What do you mean by play?
Come play. We're talking about video games and all this, and I was like, I'm gonna go play.
All right. You late as fuck, but all right.
Okay. I'm right on time.
What do you think about Final Fantasy Tactics Chronicle thing? Invalid Chronicles.
I didn't say anything about it, but Final Fantasy Tactics was not very fun to me, so I didn't enjoy the original.
That's a smooth brain take, but okay.
Oh wow, you're gonna vocal fry the shit out of me with your rebuttal. Oh, that's a smooth brain take.
Yeah, I'm sticking my nose up in the air right now. That's a smooth brain take.
What a douche.
Skill issue.
Purely a skill issue. Whatever, bro.
Final Fantasy Tactics is for those of refined taste.
Get good, scrub. What do you think about the Mortal Kombat collection? You like Mortal Kombat, right?
Well,
yeah, I like Mortal Kombat, man.
You can't fix Melina.
Okay.
You seem like somebody that would try and fix Melina.
I'm not gonna try that.
Oh, that's Ruby. What are you talking about?
You know what? Actually, that would be. Oh no, shit. What's the vampire chick's name?
Fucking. She's in the new one. Megan Fox acts her terribly. What's her name?
Yeah, like Ruby would fuck her because she's a bat.
It's not Serena. That's the demon one.
He would fuck her though.
He'd fuck all of them.
Yeah,
I would too.
I'll be honest with you, man. It's been so long since I played any Mortal Kombat that I mean, if they're gonna do the original collection, sure, sign me up. I'll buy it. I'll play it.
I don't know if
I
this
just
is
get
gonna be
so
like
bored of fighting games, man. I get tired of like. It's the same reason why I quit playing Call of Duty. I got tired of running up on some 12-year-old who just washes me, and I'm like,
yeah,
screw you.
Yeah, that's
kid.
the thing. If you're not some
12-year-old that calls you the N-word and says he's gonna
Yeah.
fuck your mom and
Yeah.
you're gay.
Some communities are nice with like helping you improve because they want to play against good people. Then other times you just get like washed. It's the reason I didn't buy the Marvel Capcom collection, because I was like, well, I'm not going to play online against other people because I'm just going to lose. So like, I'm just not going to do it. Like there's no story mode here. So
yeah.
At least Mortal Kombat, it'd be more if you had like people over. You're like, yeah, let's, we're just draw on Mortal Kombat, we can kill each other or whatever, something like that. But yeah, I didn't see much else out of this besides what we already went over. No one was like, "Oh my god, it's this," So,
Cynic,
I know.
Did you watch this live?
No, dude, I didn't. I was going to, and then I had, we were doing stuff for Imprint, and then, I didn't get a chance to, man. I tried to. I really tried to. I didn't get a chance.
Some state of plays, you'll be like, "This is gonna be good," and then it's just all mid, and then you're like, "Oh man, this is lame."
Yeah, I didn't. I mean, I scrolled Twitter and didn't see any major announcements, so it must have been a pretty lame one.
The Marvel thing,
the Marvel
is
one,
what everybody's talking.
That was the
about.
last one, and that was the only one anyone ever talked about. Was the Marvel one?
Yeah.
I saw some stuff about this 007 game, but just its existence.
Yeah, let's check this out. Let's see what this 007 thing's about. I like James Bond.
His parents cut their own rope to save him. He watched them fall, then found his way off that mountain. He was 11 years old.
He then started a grand tour of every major boarding school in Britain.
Always at the top of his class.
Always at odds with authority. Same thing in the Navy.
His superiors all praise his instincts.
And they're all in need of early retirement. Nobody knows what to do with him, Mom.
No, and I suspect he feels the same way. But what he did in Iceland...
What he did in Iceland was insubordination. It was ill-disciplined, utterly reckless. He only survived thanks to blind luck. Give me one good reason to put him in the program, Mom.
I think you just covered them all, Greenway. It's really quite simple. Bond is a bullet without a target. Let's give him one.
Do you have an appointment?
The name's Bond.
James Bond. He's with me.
Oh my god.
Don't think we've had the pleasure.
Okay, now that's a DEI. That right there is DEI.
There was it took up until now to find another white guy or white girl that wasn't James Bond. It's like some random person sitting there at the desk. I was like, what's going on?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, James.
Yeah, there we go.
So you shouldn't have.
We're facing a situation of the utmost delicacy. I need all my pieces on the board.
009 is a master manipulator.
Oh, so it's a
Whatever
hit-
the
it's
end game
Hitman.
is, we won't see it coming.
Jet lag. Gets me every time.
She's not your friend, Bond. She's an asset.
With respect, Mom. To hell with that.
Tell me, what do you do, James?
Lately, headhunting. I suppose this is another teachable moment.
Yeah, I mean, like, it looks like Uncharted and Hitman.
Yeah, I'd like to see a bit more espionage in it.
Yeah, it was the lack of like a lot of him waist high cover shooting.
I mean, it's
Man, I'm not excited for anything I've seen yet. I don't know what it is, man. I'm just
Well,
everything
that's
is so meh.
Yeah,
Did
that's
you-
state of plays. State of plays. They're just mid. Like,
Did you
it's
smother
like-
the inner child inside of you, Cynic?
Plus a lot. Well,
Maybe,
I mean,
man.
A lot of stuff people are probably saving for Summer Game Fest and stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, we're not even in.
Yeah, but
Summer
then why
Game
even
Fest.
do the state of play right now? I mean,
I
isn't
don't know.
Summer Game
Ask
Fest in
Tony.
like another couple weeks.
No, Summer Game Fest starts Friday.
Oh, it starts Friday. Then yeah, why? All right, so why not announce something now for the state of play and then have like a promo at the? You get what I mean?
Yeah.
They actually have some gameplay or some promo or something for the Game Fest. So you could do. Remember how FromSoft used to do like their cryptic little. Well, they still do them, but their cryptic little campaigns, right? It'll just be one thing, one little simple thing. And it would have some crazy music to it, and you'll be like, "Ooh, what is this?" And like everybody would speculate. You could do stuff like that, and then actually drop something at the Summer Game Fest.
I don't know, man. Why don't you listen? Nobody expected this state of play. All right, that's the thing. This bitch came out of nowhere. No one saw it coming.
Give me the reins to any of these companies when it comes to advertising and teasing shit. Please, for the love of God.
And they will be buried 6 feet under within a year.
Really? Hey, who called the Nintendo Switch? Who called the Nintendo Switch, Jesker? Who called it? Who called it?
Called it what?
Ruby.
Its name?
No. Who? No, he did not. Who called the ad campaign and how it was going to work? Who did it, Jesker?
You did, big balls, Cynic.
Thank you.
I saw some Nintendo Switch 2s today. Pretty cool.
Thank you.
Big balls full of potent sperm and
Oh my god, that's
big dick. And
Yeah, huge.
Send your
massive.
cynic Jesker Yowie.
Yeah, this ain't,
No,
this ain't
we're
Wizard
good.
of Word. Hey, by the way, what are you even doing here? I thought internets and all this other stuff.
Yeah, I don't have internet right now. I said at the beginning I'm using mobile hotspot.
he's using a mobile hotspot, and it's better than
I
his
just don't.
fucking
I just don't want
Wi-Fi.
to. I
That's
just
some
don't want
shit,
to.
bro.
I just don't want to stream with it.
That is some shit, bro.
Yeah, I get that. Sure. All right. Just couldn't you couldn't quit Jesker and me, could you?
No.
Well, you weren't here.
You knew I was going to be here eventually.
Yeah, eventually. Yeah. I just wanted. I was like, yeah, well, I got my office set up yesterday. I can go live tonight. Found out though, there's the light bulbs in this place are blown, so I'm sitting in the dark.
You know what? I stream in the dark, man. I stream outside. It's dark as shit right now. It's great. It's fucking awesome. Although it's probably not good for my eyes.
I'm 2 feet. Yeah, I'm 2 feet away from my screen, which is my computer hooked up to a TV. So
why?
I'm just gonna. Well, because I have to be. I couldn't clip my mic to anything. I don't have a table.
Oh, yeah, I got you.
So I'm close to my desk, so I have to have the mic.
Yeah.
So I'm just like sitting and staring at the TV.
Yeah, I just got a little portable mic stand. It doesn't clip to nothing.
Well, my mic stand's in a box, and all like the washers and stuff fell out of it.
Oh, really?
It's like I have to go through and because everything was shoved into a box haphazardly.
I mean, I hate shoving things into boxes haphazardly. It always ends up in a mess.
What's a Silent Hill?
Silent Hill F. Yeah, I forgot that was also announced. That is the it's entirely Japanese-based Silent Hill or whatever, but it is the new Silent Hill.
All right, we'll check this out, and then we'll start giving predictions for Summer Game Fest.
Sakuko, どこ行くの？こっち通るの珍しいね。今は誰かと喋りたくて。私も後から行くね。うん。じゃあね。裏切り者。
That's usually what we've been saying behind Andrew's back lately.
What was that? I missed. What was that?
Bro, I'm not even going there. I'm not even going there. I really can't even go there. Like you wizard scenes that you said more egregious stuff recently. Okay.
Wait, Wizard, you're a traitor too?
No, not Wizard. I'm saying Wizard should know unless he wasn't paying any attention to the intro.
Yeah.
There's been other stuff that has been said.
Yeah, maybe it did. I'd try to pin it. No, I did say personally that I would work for Eric July for money, but
yeah, no, I get that.
Because I would do anything for money.
Look, I don't hate Eric like everybody else does around the CG people, right? Yeah. I just see him as a buffoon. But if he hired me, right? And if that buffoon wanted to give me a check to write the ship, hey buddy.
Yeah.
But here's my stipulation. The only way is I want an original Rippaverse hat, because that's the only item that he has created that actually looked cool.
Oh, the hat, yeah.
The black trucker hat with the yellow Rippaverse across the front that he just miraculously quit selling and never made again.
Well, I thought the one was fan made.
That was the latest one. I'm talking about the very, very first black trucker hat. He has never re-released those, and that's the only one that looked clean ever. I was like, man, you know what? If somebody gave me one of those, I'd rock it.
Why can't you just wear a black hat though? I mean, you wear them all backwards. What does it matter what's on the front? You don't see it.
Oh no, I would wear it backwards, but still, it's still, you're a buffoon, Liam. Not me, you. No, you. Sorry, I'm channeling my inner snowman.
So I say Snowman's in here?
No.
No, I think we look, man, Andrew's got to disappear after what he's done.
You got to dig the hole. It's gonna be a big hole.
That's fine. I've been digging my own hole for years.
wait. Phrasing?
If I had that Kingdom Hearts picture, I could send again. We're not in group chat.
Yeah, I've been digging my own hole for years.
Right.
Fuck it. You take that however you want.
Don't look down. Self-love is important for JeskerJames.
That's right. That's right. What month is it?
Send your solo Jesker Yowie too.
Please do. Make me a meme. Make me infamous. If I can't be famous, I want to be infamous. All right, let's finish up this trailer. Then we'll give our predictions.
足の悪いおばあちゃんまでいないなんてこんなの絶対に変誰もいないし気味の悪い怪物がうろつき回ってるしいやひらこ
Ruby would still fuck it, by the way.
Yeah, of course.
You guys don't understand. I had to go to Silent Hill to get one of the mannequin bitches.
That's your Ruby.
Yeah.
Hey, you ever not heard the Ruby voice before? I've done it on stream anytime.
That's your Ruby. Jesus. That's an insult to Ruby.
I dodge a pyramid head. You can't. You can't stop me.
You're not gonna stop me, Pyramid Head. Have you heard of me? I'm Ruby King.
I wrote Angel Fighters.
Have you heard about Angel Fighters yet? Huh? Well, you're gonna.
Sounds like a chain smoking fawns or something.
Seed could beat Pyramid Head.
Seed is canonically 75 feet tall, and she doesn't know her left from her right. How do you feel about that, Pyramid Head?
You can't torture me, Silent Hill, because my life is torture now.
Actually, yeah, I don't think Silent Hill would have any effect on Ruby whatsoever.
It's all just snowy and his shoes break.
He's so dense it just would not penetrate at all. Oh shit! God, I still can't get over that right and left thing. That was that was insane, bro. That was just nuts. That was just
Pyramid Head. I can dodge your attack because your left side switches to my right side.
Shit. That's some shit he would say. Hey man, I mean she's pretty flexible. That's disgusting. Not everything was meant to be fucked. I hope y'all need to understand this.
You can fuck anything, Jesker. You don't know. You're always running around talking about not sticking your dick in crazy. I'm Ruby King. I'll stick my dick in anything.
I'd fuck one of those mannequins that are just two legs put together.
just two plastic legs with the weird screw sticking out of the middle of its torso.
You're a fucking coward, Jesker. I wish I had some cans sitting around just to throw.
Oh god.
Why is Pyramid Head making me push his luggage up this ramp? Why are you torturing me like this, Silent Hill?
It's not his version of Silent Hill is just a fucking airport, bro.
All the healing items are on the top shelf. I can't reach.
Are we bad people?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just making sure. I thought we were. I just needed confirmation. All right, let's finish this trailer.
If Ruby in this world would try to take a picture of the monsters like it's Fatal Frame. Why isn't this working?
We're jackasses, bro.
どこにいるの?
See, I don't buy a pro tag like this though. I mean, I guess it's Silent Hill, so it'd be like, you know, it just doesn't like matter, but just be like, yeah, like here's this Japanese girl and she's gonna beat these monsters with a pipe, right? Like, you know, with James, even James kind of was like sucky at it, but like he got more violent over time or whatever. Like that's the point of Silent Hill 2, but like I don't know, like She should just be like murdered within like 2 seconds.
No, she's a Japanese schoolgirl. She's got that Sailor Moon power. You know what I'm saying, dog?
I've got the power of God and anime on my side.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's well known that all Japanese people are born with the power of anime on their side. So, you know, they're automatically superior to everybody
Gonna have the
else.
magical girl transformation. And
Yes.
Pyramid.
Super cutie magic girl powers go. Ruby sensed this by a smoke alarm not going off. If Ruby was in Silent Hill, like the entire time, there'd just be a chirping smoke alarm in the background.
What is that?
Is that what white people hear?
It reminds me of home.
It reminds me of home. I want a Ruby King video game now. I need that in my life. I need to bring that torture upon mankind because I'm a misanthrope.
ね、何でも持ってる。そんなあんたがいなくなってくれるんだからせいせいする。一人は嫌だよ。寂しいよ。
I mean, the game looks good as fuck.
Yeah,
but I don't think I'd be able to play it without doing Ruby's voice the entire time. Get away from me, zombie girl! You're trying to kill this cute little Japanese yaoi.
Jesus.
That one would be waifu.
Whatever. I don't know. I'm black. I don't know how to read.
I don't listen. I'm black. I don't understand Japanese.
I just pretend.
Who knows the culture over there? Okay, it's all backwards and topsy turvy.
If it ain't Dragon Ball, it don't make much sense to me.
Don't talk to me. I drove an 18-wheeler.
I drove an 18-wheeler. I had phone books to reach the pedal. But I drove it.
Ruby's like a black Cotton Hill dog.
Yeah, that's what I pictured. I feel shitty, man.
When he has a child, he's gonna be like, "You want to kill a Nazi? A Nazi." Oh shit! All right, let's get through this. We got to throw out some predictions. I made a promise to the people.
一人ぼっちは嫌。
Ooh, a naginata. Yeah, you know what? Still would. You wouldn't, Jessica.
What'd that mount do, though, baby?
The work's half done. Look at it. It's right there.
Ew. Oh, Ruby is so sick. He's so sick.
Just put some bat wigs on it.
Ugh, gross. I mean, the game looks good though.
Yeah, like it looks like a Silent Hill game. It's definitely taking a leap. Like, there's no Pyramid Head. Like, Pyramid Head became like, ever since Silent Hill 2, he became like the mascot of Silent Hill, even though he shouldn't be in any other story but James's. He's related to James's story. And then everyone was like, oh, you know, we got to put Pyramid Head stuff because he's like the mascot. So then there's no Pyramid Head, which is a surprise. So it's like, it's already like they're trying, it's a leap. They're trying something new for the franchise.
Yeah, I think
what it should be.
I think Silent Hill might be doing kind of like what they did after 5. What was it 5 that they started doing? You know, they started like doing stuff that was, you know, like outside of Umbrella.
Oh, you mean Resident Evil?
Yeah, what did I say?
You just said Silent Hill's gonna.
Oh no! I meant Resident Evil. My bad. I meant Resident Evil.
I was gonna say Resident Evil. I was gonna say Resident Evil also. So it's like, but yeah, it was with 7. It was after 6.
Okay.
It was after 7 is where well, I was gonna say it was Resident Evil because they went back to their roots. Like, it was after 4 they became like action based. Like 5 and 6 were like action.
Yeah.
And so with 7 they went back to survival horror, with 7, 8, and and with the remakes. But so yeah, that's what like this is doing, where it was like Resident Evil 7 showed like, hey, people still want to buy these games, they still sell really well. And like Konami decided a few years ago they like making games again, and so
yeah, well, what I meant by the Resident Evil stuff is that for a long time, Resident Evil was, everything had to connect to Umbrella, and, Wesker was usually in there, and, you had like a rotating cast of characters with like Leon, Claire, Chris, so on and so forth. Whereas with 7 and 8, they really started to like try and do stuff outside of all of that. And oh shit, he really did sense us. Fuck.
Oh no! Wait.
Go back and show him, and just no context.
Ruby, I gotta ask, man. I gotta ask, bro.
Hold on.
Would you smash?
Ruby says, what that mouth do, hon?
Would you smash?
Who, me?
No, Ruby.
Ruby said, Silent Hill is my shit.
Silent Hill is amazing, and I would fuck her. Put some bat wings on her, and I would drag her into my laundry room, surrounded by all my Arizona green tea cans, I would knock them over.
In Silent Hill, the monsters have to hide and run from Ruby King.
King. Silent Hill, Ruby King.
It's like they're like it's the reverse. He's like running around with like his hands out, like doing the grab motion. They're like, run away. It's Ruby King. Come back here, mannequin lady.
I'm gonna get my fingers on you. Get over here.
You come here. You remind me of Rouge the Bat.
Can you give I know you can change your shape. Can you give yourself big old bat titties?
Do we believe this?
What's the monster called in Silent Hill 2 that's the weird door monster?
I don't remember, dude. It's been so long since I played any of the Silent Hills. I've got to get that Silent Hill remake.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Abstract Daddy. Yeah, that's Abstract Daddy is what they called Ruby King in Silent Hill.
Abstract Daddy. Shit, dog. All right, Ruby, hop on, man. I got the invite link pinned in the chat. Do you, dog? Get in here.
Just about to hit the predictions.
Yeah, we're about to...
He just got out of the shower. I think he said he's going to go to bed or something. So,
well, fuck him.
I gotta get to bed at a decent hour.
Yeah, we all should actually. I gotta be up at 6:30 in the morning. So,
yeah, we'll knock out these predictions. I'm tired as fuck, man. Holy shit.
Yeah, I've heard about your day.
Yeah, my day has been ass, bro. I got to go to Virginia tomorrow.
Yeah, nope.
I don't even know what the fuck we're delivering in Virginia, but I gotta go to Virginia.
Did you look up Kingdom Hearts 4?
Yeah.
Oh.
We're going into predictions.
Oh, you just wanted to.
Nope.
You want to be
not happening.
B-roll.
It's not happening.
I was gonna say.
It's not happening.
It's happening.
It's not happening.
It's happening.
It's not gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
At the Summer Games Fest? No.
Yeah.
Square Enix is not announcing this at Summer Games Fest.
Square Enix is going to be a Summer Game Fest. What else do they have
are
to
going to be
announce?
there. They're not going to announce this though.
What else do they have?
Dude, I don't know, but they're not going to announce this.
Kingdom Hearts 1 remake.
Kingdom Hearts 1 Dream Drop Sleep remixed HD 3.5-2.
It's not
11.
a remake though. It's
Don't
just
make me horny.
It's subtitled remake, and it's actually a sequel.
I mean, I wouldn't be against them announcing a Kingdom Hearts 1 remake.
Again, not a remake.
Well, their idea of a remake.
Tarzan won't be in it though.
Deep Jungle. No, fuck it. Listen, get Disney
do Jungle Book instead.
No, get Disney to sit down. Get Edgar Rice Burroughs to sit down, or his estate or whatever, and figure this out. Because I'm sorry, but Deep Jungle
works now with Tarzan being public domain. I wonder how that would work.
I don't know. I don't know how it works with the movie, but I want Deep Jungle in there because Deep Jungle is one of the best worlds in Kingdom Hearts 1.
Deep Jungle's what I call my pew.
Do we think Ruby King is going to be at Summer Game Fest?
He is.
Angel Fight Us, the video game,
will currently be coming out for the PlayStation 4. I really couldn't get the build kit for the PlayStation 5.
It's coming out on the Nintendo Wii.
So I had to get an old build kit. Programmer's kit for the PlayStation 4. So pick it up on PlayStation 4.
I had to make it in Little Big Planets. The only way.
Dude, I've been watching so many like Nintendo Wii memes. It's like there's this one that's called "We will resort." It's spelled "We" WII. We will resort to violence. It's some stupid shit.
If you're gonna pull up anything, Jesker, pull up the list from Jeff Keighley's Twitter about like everyone who's confirmed to be there.
Yeah, Square Enix is going to be there. Everybody else is irrelevant.
I'm saying like that way you can look and be like, see, like here's like.
Okay. Let's see. So, is it on their website?
No, I think it's on his. It might be on the website. I know it was on his Twitter. I think I saw.
I'm not looking up his fucking Twitter. That's going to take forever.
Fucking find it, baby.
Yeah, you find it. That shit's going to take forever.
Now I saw NeoWiz is there, and NeoWiz does Liza P, and so it's like I imagine they're just gonna be showing more of the DLC, but I wonder if they have somehow something else. Where is Jeff Keighley's
Wait,
Twitter?
they consider wait, what?
I guess they did.
But it doesn't officially start till fuck this, man. I'm so sick of these.
Why am I Jewish again, Sister Ruby? That's your voice. What are you talking about? That is a perfect, accurate mimicry of your voice.
That's exactly what you sound like, Ruby. Can I ask you something? Why am I currently Jewish again, there, Wizard of Wordplay?
I do not appreciate your soliloquies of my voice.
Rabbi Ruby, oy vey.
Your pedestrian take upon my Jewish accent is currently disappointing me in every way possible.
Shut it down.
So yeah, June 6th, it starts off. Looks like they're gonna have some indie games at 7. Oh, Xbox is gonna reveal something on June. Xbox.
Everybody gets something.
Dude, Xbox is going to pop up on June 8th, and this is what they're going to reveal. We are pleased to announce that we're not making another fucking console. Go buy a PlayStation.
Yeah, thank God. It's about fucking time.
I mean, at this point, I don't know though. Wasn't there a rumor that they're working on a console and a handheld?
Oh, Liam makes a good point. If Kingdom Hearts wasn't today, then it's not Friday either. Because if they were gonna announce it, because Square Enix and Kingdom Hearts is so tied into PlayStation.
But Kingdom Hearts is not exclusively PlayStation. Like,
Bro, get the fuck out of here.
I know when
Don't give me that
when
bullshit.
everybody thinks of Kingdom Hearts, they think of PlayStation. But
I
Yeah,
sent in the private chat.
Yeah, I see it.
But it is it is going to be on Xbox One. I mean, Xbox, whatever, Xbox Series X. You know what I mean.
For all that it's worth, it'll be on Xbox.
I mean, it will. All right, let me pull that up. All right. We're proud to announce a record-setting 60+ partners for hashtag Summer Game Fest 2025, a global celebration of video games in Los Angeles. We were the reincarnation of E3, essentially.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got here. Blumhouse?
Yeah, so Blumhouse, they announced Blumhouse Games is interesting, but I know like they announced something based off of a movie or video game recently.
It's called Ruby King Return to the Swamp.
Return to the Swamp. You see, Cynic, this is where my origin story begins. I crawled out of the swamp, all right? Lightning struck this undescribable ooze that originates from the swamp, and I emerged from that combination.
And now I currently work in an airport.
Ruby King born on a Monday.
Produced by Blumhouse.
I don't really have a birthday, Cynic. I kind of just happened.
It was it's Phasmophobia, whatever. It's that like ghost hunting video game.
Yeah.
They're making a movie off of that.
God bless it. Just do something with Michael Myers.
Yeah, so
Blumhouse does have the rights with Michael Myers.
They made the movies that just came out.
Did they?
Yeah, Blumhouse made the trilogy.
The Halloween one?
Did they make the newest? Damn, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Fuck. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Moving on up, Blumhouse.
Yeah, see, NeoWiz is there. Like I said, I imagine we'll see just more of the DLC, but I almost don't want to. Like, I feel like we've seen enough of it. I just want to play it at this point. Unless
I'm looking at all these, and none of them. Like, I'm not seeing anything that like really excites.
Yeah.
Ooh, Sega. All right, so we get in a Sonic game. That's what I'm talking about.
Yes, I mean Yacht Club. That's Shovel Knight. They're pretty cool.
It's gonna be a Sonic game. It's gonna be a Sonic dating game, and Ruby's gonna buy it day one.
MetaQuest. So we're getting Batman Arkham Shadows 2. Even more VR that no one can play.
Ah, fuck VR.
Greatest game ever, right? Wizard.
Greatest story ever.
Yeah.
Greatest game never played.
MetaQuest. Ooh. Magic. Who cares?
The fact that Magic is still a thing kind of blows my mind.
And people still buying the scalping and stuff.
Yeah, like seriously, all the confirmations, like none of these are getting me boned up. PlayStation maybe, but like they just done a state of play, so
that's the thing, is that because it all counts as Summer Game Fest, like that was like CD Projekt Red's up there, they showed off Witcher stuff already, so it's like that. It's like that counts. They're done now.
I will say
to play.
That Witcher shit looks fucking fantastic.
Yeah, well,
wait a minute.
I set that aside for when we stream again.
Why?
In 2027.
Why is Atari there?
Atari's making games again.
They've been making games for a hot minute, dude.
I thought Atari went bankrupt.
Like
the consoles.
No, but I thought the company itself went bankrupt.
No,
I think they got bought by somebody.
Yeah, they're a
that's
game
what
producer. They've been a game producer for damn 30 years now.
Yeah, but I thought they went bankrupt
No,
a few years ago, and then somebody bought them.
Still, the Atari library is still a thing.
I
remember
understand that,
we
Cynic.
covered a story on WoW Wednesday about them doing a console again. They're doing like a
I'm normally really high on WoW Wednesday.
they're doing like a Steam Deck or something like type thing, like a mobile console.
Yeah.
Okay, Atari, do you? I mean, you one of the OGs of this.
I can't even predict. Like, I'm looking at this. We're supposed to give the audience a prediction. I can't predict anything hardly, except for the
It's
stuff
mainly
that
just like what is your big hopes, right? Like Silk Song, I
Yeah,
did
pretty
see has
much.
stuff moving.
Silk Song's coming out in December, baby.
Yeah, so I imagine we're gonna see actual Silk Song stuff. Like I said, we're gonna see
That's gotta be
probably Lies of
pushed
P DLC.
That's gotta
Hope to
be
God
hard.
we see Wolverine, because if not, that game is canceled.
I think it's canceled. I really do.
Like it's like if that game's canceled. Maybe if Xbox wants to show their like Outer Worlds 2 stuff, like some of that stuff. PlayStation might, if there's any more stuff, then we might have, like, they might have saved the heavy hitters for like the Game Fest proper. That's possible. I'm not really sure what it would be besides like more of their well, Death Stranding, I think we're gonna see more of that if we haven't already, because Keeley was talking about it.
Yeah.
So we'll see stuff out of that. Bandai Namco's up there.
There's a shit ton though that they could be offering. I don't.
Yeah,
even
like
know.
that could be any. Like there's not even FromSoft on here, so it's not like we're gonna see any. You know, I'm surprised we're not even seeing stuff out of that Nintendo FromSoft game either.
Nah. That probably. So my predictions on that is within the next 6 months, you'll start really getting some heavy adverts for it.
Yeah, Nintendo kind of does their own thing too.
Supermassive. What does Supermassive do?
Supermassive Games. Fuck. They
That's very familiar.
Yeah, I know. Fuck. Jamie, pull that up.
Ruby wishes he was Supermassive.
He is
Supermassive Games. That's what I call Seed's tits.
Jesus.
We ran out. We've run the Ruby well is one dry.
Supermassive is the
until
they do
dawn.
Until Dawn, guys.
Until
That's
Dawn.
right.
Okay.
So they're gonna be doing another fucking stupid Until Dawn.
We have another movie game thing that won't be as good as Until Dawn.
The Quarry was all right.
Supermassive is the prison link.
Quarry was the closest they got, and that took them like 10 years plus.
Yeah, the rest of I couldn't play any of the other games. They were all trash.
Yeah.
Supermassive is the prison sentence that Ruby's going to get for fucking a bat.
Maybe the bat fucks him.
I surgically implanted tits on this bat.
Oh no! Man, at that point, I'll call the police myself. That's enough. That's a violation of God and nature. That's a violation of God and nature.
I haven't heard of any Pearl Abyss, Mundfish, Playside, Soft Rain. I haven't heard of a lot of these. Yeah, I can guarantee though, like 90% of those are going to be showing ultra vibrant, colorful coffee house guitar, like RPGs that explore mental health and trauma, and they have a cat. Like they're like all the same fucking game. Like
Ruby starts COVID 2.0.
He started the first one, dog.
He's gonna be like Planet of the Apes. He's gonna start like the simian plague. It'll be like the bat plague, and everyone dies, but the bats. There's human bat people running around.
Amazon Games. What do they do?
Well, I think that 007
Oh, they did
thing,
Amazon Games also did that fucking fuck, dude, that RPG. What was it? Crap. I can't think of the name of it.
Did it come out recent?
Hold on.
I think if I try to look this up, I'm just going to get Amazon.com games.
So I've got 5 predictions I want to make.
New World.
Okay. I'm not seeing nothing that I've seen.
All right, I got 5 predictions for y'all. So here we go. I do think Kingdom Hearts 4 is going to be at this, and I'm going to tell you why.
Wrong.
There are some leaks that have come out that apparently the screenshots that we got like a month ago are actually from a trailer.
Okay.
So
if that is, yeah, I could, but a lot of that is like what we already saw in the last trailer. If I see it just again, I'll be like, it's a new engine, but
yeah, but did those screenshots? I mean, if it's like a 2-minute trailer, those screenshots are like what, 10 seconds of the trailer.
I guess. I mean, yeah, I'd need to see more.
I think we're gonna get at least one Disney World shown off in a trailer if we get it.
What are we gonna see then? What Disney? Or do you think they're gonna break the internet
Star
and go
Wars.
Star Wars?
Yeah.
Do you think we'll do that?
Yeah. Because everybody's already speculating about it. I think it's gonna be Star Wars.
It'd be really cool. Just like what would break the internet more is seeing Star Wars or seeing Treasure Planet. What do you think would be the one to be like?
Oh, Star Wars.
Yeah, Star Wars.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I want Treasure Planet in Kingdom Hearts, but I understand that Treasure Planet also has a very cult following. It's not, it's not Star Wars.
Yeah. Just you don't even need to just literally like a close up on Sora's like glove and like holding like the scabbard, the keyblade, and like pushes the button and it goes bzz, and like lightsabers out into the keyblade, and that's all you see. You would lose.
Yeah. Oh yeah, people would lose their fucking minds, dude. So yeah, I do think that trailer is going to happen. I do think we're going to get something Sonic related because Sega's there. I think that's going to happen. What was that game that came out? The one like Tides or whatever, like the post-apocalyptic water thing.
The Tides of Annihilation, the one that we
yes,
the Arthurian thing.
Yes, I think we're gonna get more of that. I think that's gonna be here.
Remember who made that?
Yeah, I think we're gonna get that. And yeah, you look up the developer. I'm not sure who developed it.
That up.
I'm gonna throw out, and this is just
Eclipse Glow. So are they on here? Doesn't look like they're on here.
Are they an indie studio?
I believe so.
Well, we are getting an indie showcase Friday, so they could be part of that.
And this it says at the beginning it's round 1 of Summer Game Fest, so there might be.
Yeah. I think it's gonna happen though. I think we're gonna get that. So this one's a pie in the sky prediction, but I'm gonna throw it out there anyways because I really want it to happen because I miss this franchise. The resurgence, the revival, the return of Castlevania. That's like my out there. That's my out there crazy ass prediction.
I bet
Capcom.
Yes, Capcom. No, they're I don't think they're gonna be doing any Castlevania stuff. They whipped it on that last series. So.
Castlevania being it'll be a 2D. It'll be like one of those where they give it like this to the smaller studio, like they're doing Ninja Gaiden. We'll do I mean, Ninja Gaiden's getting like a proper game too, but like they'll do like we gave it to a 2D developer to make like just a 2D platformer in Castlevania, short, cheap kind of thing.
Well, what I would like to see, honestly, do like a Metroid Dread type of thing, but with Castlevania.
I don't think we'll see that.
I would love to see. I mean, I could
see something Castlevania though.
That's my out there prediction, but I don't know. I feel like it's due for a return. I feel like, and not necessarily continuing the story from the previous games because that's a lot to keep up with, man. Just a reboot essentially.
Okay.
Yeah. That's my crazy out there prediction. And then my final prediction is Jeff Keighley and Kojima will finally announce that they have gotten married.
I hope so.
Really?
because it's about fucking time. Like, can we
Yeah.
we all
Y'all
know
just
it.
fucking get it over with.
Yes, we all know that you're in love with each other. Just make it official. It's 2025. No one gives a shit. Come on.
Yeah, we accept Jesker. We'll accept you, Jeff.
All the comments on this tweet are all like people focusing on the Square Enix thing and being like, "It's happening."
Jeff, Kojima. We'll accept you. We accept Ruby, and he fucks bats. So our standards are very fucking low, guys. It's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been so out of the game loop for 8-9 months now that, and looking at all these, like I'm not seeing anything. I can't think of anything to actually predict. So
Are we getting Resident Evil 9? Someone has in here.
I don't think so. Nope. They're working on remakes first. They're doing remakes to the hilt, and then they're gonna do 9.
You think they're gonna do a 5 remake before they come out with 9?
Yes.
No.
Yeah, I think so.
No.
Yeah,
That's
I really think
crazy. No.
Well, see, you gotta do
Five's
Resident Evil.
Five's not nearly as beloved as the ones that came before.
Yeah, but that's their one fumble.
I think 5
That's
is
their one smudge.
Yeah,
I think that's a very low priority.
I feel like 6 was their.
No, 6 is a cult classic, underground fan favorite. 5 people hated.
Yeah, 5's just weird.
So you gotta do remake of 5
because they have to do a remake of 5 to redeem themselves.
Because like the thing with Resident Evil 7 and 8, right? Like the logo being like the Roman numerals, right?
Yeah.
So what do you do for Resident Evil 9? You do Resident Evil 6.
Oh, for the love of fucking.
You have 2 Resident Evil 6s completely different. Well, the one's actually Resident Evil 9 called Resident Evil 6.
I could see Resident Evil 9 happening. I don't know. I feel like that's more so something that's going to be at the Game Awards.
Yeah, Resident Evil 9's a long way off. Mark my words. Mark it down, boys.
Yeah, Resident Evil 4 remake came out last year, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's at most you'd get it like a little teaser, but nothing substantial. But yeah, I agree with Cynic. I think it's a little bit off.
Yeah, there's no Telltale, so Wolf Among Us 2 still is up in the air.
You're still holding out hope for that?
I'm just saying. I was just reading through the comments of what people are looking for.
Okay.
No WB games. They haven't made anything in a while.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get like any Batman Arkham stuff. I don't think we're gonna get Injustice 3 or anything like that.
Do you think we get a new Nier? Someone has on here. Is it time?
Nope. Platinum Games has been cold for a minute.
They're not even on. Yeah, they're not even on here. So.
Yeah.
After Bayonetta, it was Bayonetta was their last one, right?
Yep.
That
was a fumble.
Yeah, that's gonna be
I mean, it was a remake, wasn't it?
No, it was 3.
Was it a sequel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. For some reason, I was thinking they like remastered or remade it for some reason.
No, they did do a Bayonetta.
I mean, that was like 3 years
remaster.
ago or some shit.
Yeah. Rumored there's a Final Fantasy 9 remake.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Drakengard remaster. New Spyro.
I mean,
I'll say
hold on. Platinum Games did the Ninja Gaiden game. That was this year.
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
So they're not going to announce anything. They might announce something. They did have a project. They did have like a secret project. I don't know who the director of it was. I forgot now, but they did have like Project GG or something like that was floating around a while back. But because I'm a big Platinum Games fan, so but I haven't heard hide nor hair of them.
Yeah. Let me say this on the Final Fantasy 9 remake thing. if
I already heard that rumor. That's
Oh yeah.
Final Fantasy 9 is already in the works.
Yeah, I do think it exists because it was part of those NVIDIA leaks that came out a couple of years ago, and every single game on there has been confirmed to either exist or at one point was in development. And the only one that we haven't got word on is Final Fantasy 9 Remake, but that was on that list. So I do think it exists. Now here's the thing. If we get the Final Fantasy 9 Remake at Summer's Game Fest, we're not going to get Kingdom Hearts 4. If we get Kingdom Hearts 4 the Summer Game Fest, we're not going to get 9 Remake because I don't think Square is going to do that many big hitters at Summer Game Fest.
Or it's possible they just don't even do anything with 4 until 7 is done. There's stuff with 7. Like Final Fantasy 7 whatever.
Christ. Fuck. That's... I mean, don't get me wrong. I love Final Fantasy 7, but daggum, that's painful. That's going to be... If we don't get shit until the part 3 of the remake is out, that's going to be a while, man. That's going to be a long while.
Techland is on here. They did Dying Light. There's supposed to be a new Dying Light, too. It's like Dying Light the Beast or whatever.
All right, boys. Any other predictions?
I'm gassed out, homie.
There's really... It's the problem with gaming nowadays is that there's sometimes it's like, we'll announce something, and then like 3 years later you don't hear anything on it, they cancel it, or like it's hard really to get hype for these days.
Yeah,
and half of these are indie developers I've never heard of in my life, so it's like,
I think we're gonna get some surprises here. I really do.
I mean, I'm good with it. That
but I'm
Marvel
not.
one today was a surprise.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not expecting like, you know, that one fucking, I think it was what, E3 2015, where like it was just like banger after banger after banger that was coming out. Like, I'm not expecting that. I don't know if we'll ever get that again. But
Liza P Overture will be the DLC most likely, or the release date. I mean, that'll be the release date for the DLC. That's probably what they'll announce.
Yeah. All right. I guess that's going to wrap it up, gentlemen. Thank you for showing up. Chat, thank you for being here. Much appreciated. Much love. Everybody's awesome. Not as awesome as me. I am the most awesomest. Ruby, I would apologize for dunking on you, but that's some bitch shit. I'm not going to do that. All right.
It has to be incorrect, the dunking.
Yeah.
You would fuck a monster from Silent Hill.
I mean, nothing that we've said is inaccurate in regards.
It's all canon. I agree.
Yeah. All right, everybody.
It's true, but you should say it.
Yeah. All right, everybody. That's going to do it for us tonight. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for watching.
Thank y'all. Exactly. Let's do this.
We'll catch you next time. If we get in,
let's go back. Let's run it the whole show through again.
Fuck it, dude. Yeah, why not? If we get any big announcements this Friday when Summer Game Fest starts, I'll probably do another live stream.
King stream, baby.
Fuck you and your King stream. He's short.
I'll probably be there for that.
I'll
probably here for that.
It might be a late night stream. We'll see. Because it's Friday. I don't have anything.
Yeah, I don't have anything to do on Saturday.
I gotta work on Saturday. So
pay them taxes, boy.
Ugh, taxes. Anyways, all right. I will see you guys later. Peace out. Take care.
Okay, bye.